makes heartbreak so difficult to heal. Addicts know they're addicted. They know when they're shooting up. But heartbroken people do not. But you do now. But you do now. When your heart is broken, you simply cannot trust what your mind is telling you. You're just feeding your addiction.
Hello again, I'm Ben's World, welcome on in. Now with 900 less viewers. Fucking hell. Like, seriously? Like, all I can guess, it is just someone who's just like, seeing myself and being like, oh hell no, getting ready to view, and, you know, view both so they can report it and be like, oh, seriously. I was actually thinking about it a little bit while I wasn't here. Like, I did take a few moments than I was expecting because, you know, I just need a minute. But if it happens again, I actually have a plan. Because all the accounts are not logged in because viewer list didn't actually show anyone. So, like, they're all disconnected names. They're all doing... yeah, they're all just viewing, not actually logged in. So, what I can do is turn the stream... like, if I activate any of the adult flags, like, if I activate I am very drunk, and put, like, that tag on, they would need to be logged in. So that might actually kick anyone. That might actually be, Seraphina, what you was talking about with the changing category. If you change the category to something that has an adult rating, it'll kick all the bots because the bots would need to be logged in to view the stream. So if it happens again, which fingers crossed it won't, that could be a way to kick all the bots. So Dead by Daylight would work then in theory? Yes, it would. Yeah, basically anything that's counted as mature content I think would work, and just changing the category to something like that, turning on one of the flags that require login, anything like that should work. Actually, I'm going to grab that message and just modify this. Followers 0. Okay. I've only got it on follow 0,
Whose
but...
dick do I gotta suck to get that heart badge? Oh yeah. What do I get?
And now the mod turns off. Well, to be fair, like, I sent you the thing going,
No.
this doesn't seem right.
No! No!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh my fucking god.
But yeah,
Guys,
all
I'm
we can
being deadass
assume
right
is
now.
someone view-botted the channel. It does seem that just having the stream off for a while has disconnected them all. But we're just basically sitting here discussing, and it doesn't look like any of the bots are logged in. So anything that requires a login would kick them. So if it does happen again, I'm going to set the game to something with mature content, or just activate mature content flags on the channel, so everyone need to be logged in. And that should kick the bots. So hopefully nothing happens again, but we do actually have a plan. So also in follower only mode, just in case, you know, they would try to pop messages. So, apologies for followers only, but can't be too safe. Can't be too safe right now. So, but anyway, welcome back everyone. How's everyone doing? It's weird, it's like I haven't seen you all today. God, the last time I had 2 streams because... No, not last time. Last Thursday I had 2 streams because I accidentally... Okay. Last week on the Thursday, basically as I ended stream, I started stream again. But that was because I actually fricked up ending stream. I got it auto set that as soon as the raid out completes, mixed it up, tells OBS to stop streaming. Unfortunately, the integration for that only has a toggle stop button. I kind of fricked up on Thursday, and rather than just raiding out and letting it handle it, I stopped stream and then went, oh shit, I never actually raided out. Raided out, and it was like, oh, you raided out, I should hit the toggle, and started stream again. It was only when Lumi told me afterwards, like, you know you're streaming, right? Aye. Huh? Back to doing more anatomy practice. See, that is a better use for tonight. We don't need to be handling, like, random things that are happening on the channel. We need to be doing what we're supposed to be doing. Like anatomy practice, or... Well, I'm supposed to be playing Silksong. Okay, I know I've taken a break, but we're nearly 2 hours from when I started and I still haven't started playing, which is very unusual for me. I'm usually just like, oh, okay, you know what, game. Oh no, pre-roll ads are on. Wouldn't ad break to disable. It's gonna run in a minute. That would explain how it's never happened to me, have it stream flagged as mature anyway. Yeah, the only thing I've got it tagged at is profanity or vulgarity. But I don't have anything else tagged. Yeah, generally I don't need the other tags. Don't do politics, don't do drinking most of the time, no gamba, other than when there's gamba. It's all simulated. I mean, sexual themes, but we don't focus on it. Fun fact, if you put sexual themes on, you're allowed to have a ball gag. I don't think you're allowed to use it, but you're allowed to like wear it around your neck. The ball gags are literally in Twitch's examples for that. Hi, Hug. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. And the strike.
I need more head pats, Oni-chan.
Thank you for the head pat.
I'm in the whip with authority, looking like Skybree, she got a body, ayy. And she been calling me daddy lately, want me to put her in Cartiers. And the deserve it, put in work for the money she earn it. Give me top every night, lip service, never gotta block these, she worth it. I'm out in Abu Dhabi, with a bad look like Skybree, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad look like Skybree, ooh. Right beside me.
Okay. And welcome back, Never. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the play, isn't it? I'm just gonna have to change the content type. Ball gags are mature. Kinda. Automod, I will skin your server and grind you down until your binary screams for mercy. Ah, God. To be fair, that's gonna annoy me for like the next month, because, in fact, probably the next year, because it is going to screw with my stats for like so long whenever I look back at this, and it's just like, ah, God. And the graphs. Yeah, every graph is gonna be like nothing at the bottom and then just one peak, because. Which is really annoying, because I actually do like graphs. So I do actually like looking at the graphs and stuff like that. So. And okay, keeping an eye on that. But so I am actually keeping an eye on the view account now, and I'm just like, why did you suddenly jump from like 6 to 13? We've leveled out at 10 now, so or 11. But yeah, when it just suddenly jumped, I'm just like, not happening again, is it? Okay. We seem fairly fine. But yeah, I think just switching the content is, like, the category is going to be the easiest way to deal with it, because, well, soft topic, but you mentioned alcohol, and I wanted, so I got, and now I'm tipsy. It was a shot of 5 cents. I mean, never. I would just go back to an old one here and go, have you eaten today? Because that definitely doesn't help if you, like, have the alcohol. When just saying it, what playing 70 TD. So yeah, probably wrong there. Okay. Actually, I can probably find that. It seems fun. Sorry, I was just replying to DMs. It turns out there's been quite a bit going on today. Yeah, 7 West dies M-rated. See, that's the thing, like, I'm not sure how that would actually work, because you need to be logged in to watch mature streams. So I could imagine things like follow bots and stuff like that still working. No, because then you need to be logged in to follow. And I don't know how view bots would actually get around that issue. Or do you count as a viewer even if it's like sitting on the you need to be logged in to watch this page? That is always possible. I don't know. We will see. Everything seems fine for now, so we'll just go with that. You know what? We will do stream watch. Mainly just to put it a bit more prominently for me, but where we at? I want a browser window. Like, I know it's usually pop out to like look at view accounts, but yeah, I need to mute that. Hello. There we go. No, it's usually pop out to look at view accounts and like report on it. But if you see the view account explode for whatever reason, please tell me, and we will try whatever. Okay, I think I'm actually going to play some game for one, because yeah. Honestly, I kind of that wouldn't surprise me, so saying that maybe the server isn't checking that closely and the client can just lie to get around it. It would not surprise me in the slightest to find out that most of the age protection stuff was actually just client sides. Like, the stream is actually there and it will load in the background, but it just doesn't automatically. I have not looked at the front end web page, but it wouldn't surprise me if the stream does exist in the background. It's just basically blocking it out. Friend says and take up to 10 minutes for a change to make them go away from the count. Okay. Noted. Well, we don't have people here now, so I think I'm in Silksong. I'm chilling out on a nice bench here with my nice silk recovery. Hopefully this works okay. Hopefully we don't have any more issues. Yep, not here. Scatter! Scatter. Oh, God. Honestly, I'm going to say how this goes after everything else, because, yeah. Let's just say I'm not 100%. So, hopefully. Anyway. Have a good night, Lack. Don't get too spoiled. Is he gone? Is he gone? Because I've got a date with Hips. Hi, Silk. Ooh, why do I keep calling her Silk? I'm thinking Silk and then just... No. Lace. I can't remember. Oh, God. Like half her moves at the moment. Okay, so yeah, you do that one. Oh, yeah, you do 3 back and forths. 2, 3. Oh, no. I am doing so bad. Oh, that was clutch. Slightly too late. Oh, oh no. No. Okay, that was so good timing because I was 100% losing that there. Okay, get the heal. Yeah, it's like been working on making Discord board. Some access levels hide visibility of some elements from the form of the page. But also if you submit the page with elements you don't have access to in the payload, it will give you for free and tell you to fuck right off. Never trust the client. Exactly. You've got to have some sort of server-side protection on that. Like, I'm not saying all client-side is bad, but you need to verify. Okay, phase 2. Honestly, the fact that we got to phase 2 despite all of the fuck-ups. Ooh. Oh, I didn't see her. Damn it. I was hoping to knock her a bit further so I could get in there. Okay. We seem to be doing okay. Honestly, that was not... Trust but verify. The server is the ultimate arbiter of what's valid or not. Exactly. God. It's taken me way back here, but I don't know if you know the multiplayer first-person shooter PlanSide, but I used to play the original of that a lot, and yeah, that was client-side authentication. Let's just say it was interesting for a first-person shooter. I do. You had so many things happen in that game where it was basically lag dependent. Is probably the best way of... Oh no, I dashed the wrong way. Like, if you could actually do better in that game if you lagged your client, because you would just move around randomly on other people's screens and made you very hard to actually hit. Okay. That is probably one of the main things to fix when they made the second game. Never go into the second one too much, but... Yes. Oh god, that was too close. No, that is a bed lease. One day I'll see you soon, but don't want to spoil it. Okay. Oh, real-time shit's complete nightmare with perfectly trusted clients. Yeah, to be fair, it was absolutely great because you could have hundreds of players on a server. And at the time, that was basically unthinkable. But the way that they managed it was basically doing a hell of a lot client side, which, yeah. Love the game, but the lag issues because of that and the hacking. It did give you that like weird scenario where the people with the worst internet were often the people best at the game. Oh! Okay, I just happened to be in the wrong place there. Okay. I'm just... Oh! Okay, you can get that heal. Oh no. It's like me. Oh god. Ooh, that was just bad timing. That could have went so badly. Ooh, ooh, oh. I'm not going to get close, so... Damn it! I was hoping to dash over that. You know what? I'm going with yes. Okay. Neither party controls the network and it's fucking messed. Yeah. Pretty much. It was a ton of fun to play and I absolutely loved it. But, yeah. No, back in the time where you really struggled to have a good 4v4 match and that was actually stable. The fact that you could have hundreds of people, it wasn't a battle, it was a war. And it actually felt that way. Okay, missed it. Seriously, I'm actually trying not to grab the cocoon. The cocoon basically gives one free heal, so if I can get away without using it. Ah, yeah. No, get away from the cocoon. Oh no. prick. I didn't mean to do the heal. I hit the wall. Yeah, I'm going to go all the way up there to do the heal. I wanted to get an extra couple so I could get like 2 heals, but I didn't want to lose all of the rosaries. Couldn't see what you were doing. I thought I had more height. Oh god, straight into the next one. Where are you going? What? Ooh, okay. Okay. This second stage still stresses me right out. And I think the fight just gets harder from here. Fuck! I didn't see them. I started to do the heal. And now rather than having the server do it, they make you install a rootkit. I mean, yeah. Like, there's no way to put that, like... Actually, I keep meaning to look at that because I know... Well, it's pretty much only Windows you can do that on. And I know Microsoft were looking at basically going, right, nothing should have the ability to do this. So, but I never saw where they were actually getting with, like, kernel level stuff. Kernel anti-cheat is fucking rootkit. It is. I mean, technically you can do it on Linux, but you can't do... well, to be fair, Windows is... The level you could do it to on Windows is actually insane. Other than you can get Ring 0 access, which is basically access to anything. You can get access to Ring -1, which is even the stuff that has access to everything. You have access to the base stuff below that. And that's where a lot of things end up being put in for that sort of anti-cheat. I think that's down to basically the hardware access layer. So they can put in anti-cheat that prevents you from... Well, it's not in memory, it's not in here, but I've put a little device between the memory and the computer. It's sort of like at that level, and it's purely insane what is commonly allowed. But yeah, you can do it on Linux, but Linux is... You can, but it's also a lot more controlled in what it allows. But it also allows everything. It's weird in that. I don't think the ring access. I can't remember how much is handled. I think some of that access level is actually handled by the bootloader, and you don't directly have access to the bootloader stuff. Okay, you can modify the bootloader, but then you can add in like secure boot sort of thing. I can't remember. Linux does have a variant of that. It's not the secure boot, because secure boot in Linux is kind of ass. But no, they have their own variant of something, but I can't remember what it's called. Basically ensuring the consistency of the boot. I'll say it all just independent, because like I know Android's one is going to be different to like the PC one. Ooh, shit, that was too close. I am yapping and not even thinking about the fight. Oh, you bitch. You... The fuck was that? Lace. Lace. Liz. Yeah, I'm just Liz. You just need to be rude to install it. Girl anti-cheats maybe. 400k and bug bounty so far. I still right now have reported bugs that are present working 0 days in free anti-cheat. None of them were disclosed as are yet to be fixed. But in porn, a million system. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me. Because it's one of the reasons, like, okay, you use the term, but you consider them saying, like, kernel level anti-cheat just being rootkits. Is as soon as you give something that access level, it seems that has, like, any bugs in it, all of a sudden, it is basically just a rootkit. Because giving them the generous way and going, they're not doing anything nefarious. Which, debatable with some of them, but it doesn't take much, and it all takes one bug to add something else that they're doing, and all of a sudden it is. Ooh, I almost went to Geo. I remember now, I need to stop predicting where she goes and just react and not miss. Probably why I did so well in the first fight when I wasn't even thinking about it and just like, oh, well, let's go and check. Didn't mean to catch up, but okay. Nice. You know, for a fight like this, Liz does actually have very big windows, at least at this stage, like attack windows. I know she gets faster in the next stage, but ha 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 ha. Okay, didn't realize you did not. You did not. Good. Okay. That was... If you found a clone of yourself, what would you do? Okay, let's just say something along the lines of, like... You know that picture on Twitter? Well, I would have some fun. It is a rootkit by definition. All the exploit does is that someone else used that rootkit. Yeah. That, like I say, I was giving it a very generous definition of it and just going, I won't call you a rootkit because, you know, you're not doing anything bad. I'll reserve that for the bad ones. But yeah, by definition, it literally is. It isn't always capable of everything that you can make it do with that vulnerability. Exactly. It is just a... And the thing is, it's not even a necessary evil. It's just like, well, we let them get away with it. Why change that now? And I suppose nowadays, whenever there is talk about reducing the access, they just fall for fit and be like, no, we won't be able to do anything without that. Whereas 90% of what they actually do with it, they would be able to do otherwise. And the things that they couldn't do, if nothing can... Because the reason that we need to rootkit this is because if we didn't have a rootkit of this, people would be able to make hacks that make a rootkit. And they'll be able to run to higher level. And that's what I don't get with complaints about, like, talking about reducing the access, because it's talking about reducing the access of everything, not just them. If everything's reduced, as long as they're working on the same level as something, you should be able to detect it, because you both have the same level of access. You don't need a higher level of access, you need the same level of access. Also, 2 seconds, I'm just plugging in my batteries. The full beep at me. Beep. Yeah, I was gonna say that was really good timing, because I literally paused to have a look at chat for a second, and then the controller was just like, "Good night." Okay, where we are. Whenever she does them ones going down to the ground, I do so badly, and just I don't expect them to be there because she hasn't done an attack. Yeah, that I feel like I just ended up cornered there, and ooh. That was so lucky. She so easily could have hit me there. Oh, okay, where can I go? Okay. Oh. Woo! What the? Oh god, are these batteries not charged? I might have to go find some alternate batteries. Oh no! I don't need to be fighting Lossless while I've got batteries that are running out. Oh no. You know what's going to happen though? I'm going to get through this and it's going to be all easy, and then it's going to be really easy. Honestly, I think that's probably the best place to heal if I get the chance to. If I... Oh, didn't see you. But they're the only things that can hit me if I get like the serious level of height. Because I can get much higher than the attacks can. Okay, there you are. Liz, I'm... Oh my god, how did I not get hit by them? Let's fucking go! That is not the end of the fight though. I am pretty sure. Yep. What the fuck is happening? Mommy! Oh, Mommy Silk? Oh, I was not expecting that. What the... Do I need to be on the side of the room? Okay, what's going... Oh. Okay, you still do that one. And I got hit by the... That went really, really, really badly. But still don't trust the... okay. No way, Servina, welcome on in. The user data, so I can sell it to advertisers. Don't trust client includes the fucking hardware. True. If you have access to the physical machine, I can lie to you at an electrical level. Anti-cheat can't detect that. To be fair, that is true, but I think when you're getting down to the electrical level, you're looking at a whole different well, to be fair, you're still looking at hacks, but you're looking at a whole different level, which, honestly, the vast majority of people doing hacks aren't even close to doing. There's not many people who are making actual modifications to hack nowadays. It's not like the days of mod chips so much. To be fair, it's definitely still possible in some aspects, but running the shit on the server. Data from the client is potentially corrupt. Verify everything. Yeah. To be fair, server-side detection is so good. To be fair, it does not stop everything. Wall hacks. Wall hacks are probably one of the main ones because it doesn't involve any of the data that's actually sent to the server. PCI Express hacks are not that expensive. True. I suppose there is ways to verify, but you're relying on the client telling you there's an issue. Like, I'm going, oh, you could do like a file check to make sure that the actual loaded texture for the wall is actually the texture that should be loaded for the wall, but then you're relying on the client to properly say what the texture for the wall is. So but yeah, anything that can be done server-side should be done server-side. The other stuff is a bit more in between, but this was said, if you have the same level of access, you should be able to prevent things like that. Or at least detect. Because I would assume you can separate. Yeah, I would assume that basically things on the same level, you wouldn't expect them to be able to control the behavior of another that would be protected in that respect. So a level 1 wouldn't be able to change a level 1. So if they're both the same level, it's not like they could modify the checking program. Or they shouldn't be able to. Damn it. I definitely hit you, not the sword. Or the needle. To be fair, that is actually a solution for it, I guess. I shouldn't be reading chat while I'm fighting. Only sending what data to draw, but then you're basically sending or need to do all of the graphical processing on the other client. I suppose what you could do is you would do part of the 3D rendering on the... Well, you would do the 3D rendering on the server and just tell it, like, you know where this person is. So you're only sending the... You only send the movement data for enemy units if it's visible. Yeah, and objects occluded wouldn't need to be sent, so that it is putting a lot more on the server side, because generally the server doesn't need to render the 3D world. But if you're doing that, you would, because you would need to... You basically doing line of sight. So the server would need to be able to figure out line of sight between the different playable characters to see if you can see an object. So we'll need to, in at least part, render the 3D world. Okay, we'll need to do like texturing and things like that, but the 3D world in the bare bones, it would still need to render and process, which most multiplayer servers don't actually do. So it definitely comes at a computational cost. But taking that data, going, can player X see player Y? No, then don't send the location data for player Y. Like, it's doable. Suku, how you doing? Coming to give hugs. I need all of the hugs. Not really satisfied you do wireframe rendering with triangle transparency only. Yeah, it is a lot more simplified, but that's still doing 3D rendering, even if it is just doing triangle processing. Forgot the ears and the bondage. Wait. I can solve this. Where we are? What ears? I don't see any ears. No ears around here. Oh, it's so good. Yeah. It was a little piece of art I hadn't made before. Copy. No, not message link. Copy link. Ew. I mean, yeah, you could go to the Discord. I have just been pointing everyone to your blue sky. Yeah, well, billion-dollar company can stick. True. They can just get like much better server and do it. To be fair, like it definitely has its trade-offs, because you need a lot more computational for, but you could do a lot more on server side. So it does have the trade-off, and honestly, for ones like that, I don't know if it would particularly change much, because okay, wall hacks are good, being able to see where things are. The thing is, a lot of the times it's not too dissimilar to where people are looking anyway, because you're expecting someone to come around that corner. For example, it's just giving the heads up of when to shoot, more than like, because half decent players pretty much know where enemies are coming from on different maps. It's just game experience. Oh, I've only used Blue Sky because need Nitro to upload more than 10 megabytes. I mean, yeah, that's fair. To be honest, I've ended up using the YouTube channel quite often with like private videos, because since Nitro ran out, I've been like, well, unfortunately, I can't send. So I've just been like, right, I'll just upload it private on YouTube and send you the link. Actually, no, I tend to use more unlisted, because then I don't have to send it to an actual YouTube account. I can just send it to the link. These are one-time things, they're just going to get deleted after anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, Liz, look at them hips. Actually, that was one thing that I meant to mention as soon as we got into this. It did show lack it yesterday, because this is why I was saying Black would understand some of what's going on, but not all of it. because he did the first list fight yesterday. But while he was doing that, I did send him, if you search on Google for Silksong hips, it's just like, you meant lace? Yes, I meant hips. What did people remember about the character? Well, she has big hips. I wish I had hips like that. Ooh, that was a little too close. Okay, I will actually say I'm a lot more confident in this first stage now. Okay, got it. And even the second stage, I'm not as but. Ooh, the knockback on there almost got me. Got it. Gonna get that in. Too far away. Oh. Oh. Liz, let me out to the corner. Too early. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just completely messed that up. See, I'm not sure what to do at the minute because I'm like, these batteries... I might... You know what? I think I might go look to see if I have any more batteries. Maybe grab a coffee while I'm there. I'm being so paranoid about everything right now. Okay. It's Daily Joshua.
I need more head pats, Oni-chan.
See, I'm being so paranoid about everything. I'm going, oh my god, someone said something on the Discord server. Oh my god. At least things have been fairly steady now. We haven't had random 800 viewers. Okay, I think, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm not sure how many, because we use them all over Christmas, but disposable batteries. If I have some disposable batteries, I will use them. Otherwise, a couple of extra minutes of charge on these batteries. Yeah, so... Yes, I won't find a message. Chaining. Changing. Batteries. I know, right? They look really nice. I do love the, like... I don't know. Like, I can see literally what's being done with it. It's just, like... the links and the aura. But... magical. Magical. Okay, right. I'm gonna find batteries, grab a coffee, and... see you all in a minute. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't find any batteries, but I do have coffee, so hopefully these go okay. Why am I able? Honestly, it's me just trying to avoid having to shade each link individually. Fair. But it actually works really well. Like, love the bloom with just the little detail and effects on it. Honestly, I would love to know how to do little hacks like that well. Because little hacks like that I might be able to pull off rather than, you know, doing... Because I wouldn't be able to draw and shade the entire thing. But little hacks like that, I could possibly manage. Also, this game a little quiet. Oh, I had the game turned right down. Oh. Oh. It's generally just giving enough detail for your brain to fill in the... Giving it enough for the brain to fill in the details. Which, yeah. To be fair, I wish I had, like, even a 10th of the talent to be able to do stuff like that. I was looking while I was away and back and going, I don't... I might need to, because I couldn't find batteries, just go, right, today is a wash. I might do this on Thursday. Depends. Oh, how the batteries go. If the batteries cut out, that might just have to be it for tonight. What I was sort of thinking, though, is if it is looking like that's the case, I might switch to factorio for a little bit, because I want to set up a little bit of scuff signs on Bulgaria, because I was going, actually, there isn't that much more that I need to do on the planet, so it would be quite nice if I'll be able to do some stuff off stream and I finish it off and just be ready to go to Gleba next time, like on Sunday. So I might do that. I might do that on Thursday. I don't know. But then again, it depends how this goes, because if the battery lasts and it looks like I'm doing okay, which I am not. Ooh, that was close. I screwed up. You know what? How badly I screwed that up. Getting to the second stage is actually brilliant. Thank you. Frick. I didn't see you doing that. I don't want to be in a corner. Fuck. I screwed up, and then I like screwed up by running into her. I'm so dead. Talent, what talent? It's practice overlaid on practice. I mean, yeah, but that's how you get talent. You just keep practicing and eventually you just get there. Do 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 do. Fall down the pit and hopefully hips is nice. Actually, that's probably why I keep messing up in here. Like, I never call it lace, I call it hips. We want at least one decent run. Ooh, shit. I am surprised I was able to recover that. I'm getting better at the timing on that. Ooh, that was close. While I'm up there, get heal. Oh, fuck you. Gonna get the heal, gonna heal 'em all. No, I don't want the cocoon. Ooh, I screwed up. I literally knew she was going for the counter riposte there, but damn it. I missed both attacks on that. Ooh. Okay. That was... Now at this stage, I'm not going to actually worry too much. There was too much going on there. My little head couldn't handle it. Oh, oh, did I dodge all of that? Now we grab the cocoon. Oh, I didn't see the balls. No, the balls got me. God damn it! I should be like 5 health up on where I am now. Ooh, that was so lucky. Wasn't sure which one you were going for there. I thought I was going to get hit there, so I just panicked. I didn't see the balls. I'm going to use auto type to see how stupid mine is. Here's a good time to get a new one for the next, to get a new one for the team, to be the first to you. Still, a lot is happening now in the first time, and my heart for the rest. It's just a good time to get a job. But why am I auto type like this? I mean, it could be worse, but it did seem to go on a little bit of a loop there. I always find that fun, just be like, right, just go with predictive, do whatever the top one is, and just see what comes out. Like, I would try it, but my phone is like over there. So I do realise, took that off. I was leaving that on, just keep an eye on. I do actually look more at the stream if I'm looking over, that's why I put it on. Or at least see stream preview. What are you doing this? Let me keep the silk. Or the cocoon. am getting better at when she does the riposte at managing to get the attacks in. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, damn it. I missed. No, I'm just gonna pogo on you forever. Ooh. You almost got me there, Lace. Oh. God, you're Lace. I swear, every time I'm like, oh, this is going really well, it's like, something like that happens, and it's just, it wasn't even much. It was just... Ooh, okay. Where you are? Okay, you doing balls? I want to say that I did that absolutely perfectly, and I realised she was going to do the counter and didn't attack. I more missed the button. Shit. Oh no! I didn't see her, she was inside the thing. Honestly, I think I need to basically go, if I can't see her, go, if you're on the ground, go in the air. If you're in the air, go on the ground. I think 90% of the time. That seems to work. Fuck you, gave me there. I didn't think you would reach me. Oh, that was so close. Tentacles. She could have so jumped up there and hit me. That was a bad play, but it worked out. Okay, we got phase 3. Getting way too fast at drawing the hair. Honestly, the hair isn't that hard. Put it this way, I drew the hair. Like, if you can get Bear's hair down, what have I really got? The little, like, colouring on it? Like, I did that bit. Okay, the lines and the shading were already done, but it didn't take me much to do that, so I did assume anyone who can actually draw should be able to. Okay. I don't know if you can get enough height to get over them. I don't want to risk it though, so walls it is. Okay, you're doing that. Okay, we're doing better. We actually have got damage on her in phase 3. Ah, damn it. I thought I was going... Okay. Oh, it gets bigger in the middle. Okay, so I can jump over that, it just needs to be an edge. I missed. I missed. That being said though, unless there's something new, Phase 3 doesn't seem too difficult. The massive waves coming over are real pain, but she's not attacking during that phase. Okay, I'm gonna just take the cocoon because trying to avoid the cocoon is... yeah. I never used to like when she did the aerial riposte, but now I'm just like, do that. It's like 2 free attacks. Nice. Burst done. Ooh. Oh god. That was fairly quick. Phase 1. You could have jumped up there and screwed me so badly. Too quick. Don't know where you are. Okay, you're doing balls. Balls. Yeah. I ended up just in a really bad place on that. Wasn't much I could do to get out of it, so just taking a single hit is probably the best outcome. Nice, I got the healing and I got the damage. Frick. That was my fault. Kinda dashed into the area it was going to be in. Okay, balls. Here's free. Okay. Why do I have a feeling it's phase 4? Like, as good... Okay, I'm going to try this. Yes, you can jump over it. Okay, so if you're towards the wall, you can do that. Whoa! Okay, I didn't even know she was doing that. Damn it. Corner. She is significantly faster in this phase, it feels like. Okay, now get away from it. Get over this way. Ooh. That was so close. Okay. Oh shit. Liz, chill the fuck out. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, we're doing this sideys. Get the fuck away. Okay, balls. Okay. 1, 2. Didn't see that. Okay, we got a stun phase. Okay, left hand side, right hand side. Ooh, that was too close. I'm gonna get that heal in. Okay. Okay, you're doing that. I had to get awfully close to it, but I wanted to make sure I was in the safe spot. Oh shit. You were in a phase 4. I do not know what you're gonna do here. Okay, use everything. Fuck! Lace! I don't even know what's happening half the time here. You're gonna kill everything, aren't you? Aye! Oh my god, I don't know what you're doing. Lace, lace. I literally walked into her. No. Oh, shit. Lace. 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 Go. Go. Is that fucking it? Have we fucking done it? Lace? Lace? Come on, please. Please be that left up here. Oh my god, is that it? Are we... Okay, I need to take her. Istra. Wait, what the fuck's happening to the silk bar? Wait, is Grandmommy giving us silk? What? What's happening? Lace seems out of... Yeah, Lace isn't void anymore. Oh my god, we're making it! We're making it! Oh! I know! The flower! How are we gonna get through? The flower's gone. Oh shit. What? What's happening? Wait. Huh? Is that the night? Holy fucking shit. Is that the night? Is the night taking us out? Oh my god. Night? Did the night take us out to the void and put us in the abyss? Defeat Lost Lace and Free Falloon. A Game Boy teacher. Oh my... I should literally have tears in my eyes. I wasn't expecting the night there. Oh my god, that was... Guys. Oh my god. That was amazing. Oh my god, what an ending. That was so good. I mean, that was actually amazing. Cinema. Okay, so Law basically, his grandmother Silk was getting dragged to the void. Lace joined her to protect you. Void ate her grandmother and overtook Lace. Once you free Lace, grandmother gives you her silk to escape, sacrificing herself to save Lace. And yes, that is the night. It also confirms the canon ending of Hollow Knight since the Void King was shown. Honestly, I'd already pretty much figured out the canon ending. I just assumed it was going to be at least the ending with the white flower, the fragile flower in it, which is ending 5. Ending 4 and 5 are for defeating Pantheon 5. So, yeah. Which, to be fair, I am trying not to watch that ending because I haven't got that ending yet. One day. Good credit. Oh my god. Well, A, I wasn't expecting the controller to hold up. But B, god, that ending. Game completion. 85%. Naturally, I've missed probably over 15%. Well, I know I need to at least get 2 more masks, because I do know the max number of masks is 10 and I only have 8. I do know there's at least 1 delivery quest I need to do. Oh, but... oh my god. That is... amazing. 66 hours. Oh yeah, I do have another save game there now because I started a new game yesterday. But... yeah, there's one quest which is a delivery quest. I will do it because I'm going to do it. But you can only take 3 hits. You start here in Bellheart. You need to go all the way across through Shellwood. You need to go through Blasted Steps and go across here, up there, around there. I think it's straight up, basically. Yeah, straight up there. Then you need to go through Grand Gate. And then you need to go through the Citadel. And then through some of the slab. And then you need to go to the platforming section that is Mount Fair. And go all the way up through and deliver it to this guy. And you need to do that with taking 3 hits or less. And go on. Yeah. Yeah. The lacquer might take a while to do. I'm not sure if I'll do that one on stream because that might just be like 6 hours of me hitting my head against the wall. It's just like that. Oh god. But yeah. Good time. Good time. I can't believe it. Okay. Well, I was saying I might just finish off if I either finish that or... But I think I am going to do a little touch of factorio. Like I say, I want to at least figure out what I need to do for the science. Because I want to be able to have... be able to off stream set up going to the next planet for the weekend, and the only thing that really I haven't done on that planet so far is set up science production, so I want to do that. Everything's probably going to shit the bed though because I'm starting up factorio. Yeah, I'm not going to do this for long, but I did say I was going to do all of the new stuff on stream. I am doing stuff off stream, but oh, I'm going to have to travel planets. Also, how do I change this? Actually, I'm going to change this in OBS, so better set it here too. Then quick tutorial. How do you even do this on YouTube side? Then quick. P2, then quick factorio. I want to change. Change. I don't know what. Can I even change it? I don't. Actually, the category for this should probably be in gaming. Game title, optional. Factorio. That is not factorio. I don't know what. Oh, it is factorio. I thought I clicked on something else. There we go. I have changed it on YouTube. Yay. That was a bit of a educational process because I have never actually changed the category on YouTube before, so I wonder if I can set up OBS to do that. If you forget time, I might have my next piece done before the end of stream. I'm not expecting to be that long. Really not. It's more just doing some... what you do get to see here is I've got Factorio muted because I usually have it muted off stream. I'm usually watching something and it's in the background. Okay, I need to reposition slightly so I actually have a keyboard. But yeah, this is basically my make some production, some quality 1 modules. This is my make some reds, greens and blues. And this is my try make a load of rare quality 2 modules. Probably not the fastest way of doing it, but yeah. And these setups, I'll focus on one of them, is basically what I've been doing to make rare iron plates. Because I did go... Actually, I should probably look at doing the components a bit more. So I've got iron set up now. I think each of these makes... I was looking at this is why this page is all... Yeah, when these turned off, I think each of these makes about 20 rare plates a minute. Just about. Because, actually, if I go back even further, this is when I didn't have any. It was like 15, 20, and then it goes up to like 90s. These are stopped because it's full. Basically, all that's happening here is everything is quality modules. We make, or try to make, quality plates. We try to make quality cogs. We take whatever quality that come out and we make belts out of them. Unless they're just, you know, rare quality already, and then they go to the chest. If they're not rare quality, I make some normal quality belts and I make some uncommon belts, which all get recycled into cogs and plates. If they're rare, they go into the chest. If they're not rare, like the greens, they go through the loop again, be made into green belts. I couldn't think of belts for the minute. Also, I did click done on that, didn't I? I hope so. This little section here is if the green cogs or the green plates start to overflow. This line for the greens is priority. If there's too many cogs, the cogs will go down here, get recycled into plates. If there's too many plates, they come down here and get turned into cogs. So it does try and self-balance a bit. It's not the most optimal because you will lose some recycling and it takes 2 plates to make a cog, but it stops the machine backing up. Okay, it's all backed up now, but that's just because the chest's full. I can unplug it. There you go. Basically, that's all it does. The reason I did this is the belts are all made using iron, and only iron. Iron plate, iron gear. Actually, I could make red belts. I was looking at a few things on the quality and did see basically adding extra steps where you can just do quality in. Just works. It works a lot better. Especially when it's something like the belts, because they have 50% productivity, so I get 50% extra, offsets some of the recycling cost. Now, I need to find myself a spaceship. Who is anywhere near this planet? No one. Shit. Go straight to Vulcan. Yeah, my loop between the planets is Vulcanus, Novus, Bulgara, and back again. Had to put that extra one at the end, otherwise it would just pass the planet, and I wanted them to stop if there was anything to do. I did start transporting the recyclers and the... You should have electromagnetics, and the recyclers should be full. Like, you've got recyclers. Is it just because I only have one robo pot? I had one rocket. It could just be because I only have one rocket. But yeah, unfortunately I need to kind of go to the planet because I do have some bots set up there. Don't have any construction bots. I just made a scuff thing for making a few logistics bots, so they would load a rocket. How far away are you? Okay, you're getting kind of close. Turn off personal logistics, put the ammo in the inventory. They're all empty. I did make a few more rockets here. they don't get used often, and there is nowhere near enough materials to keep all these rockets fueled. But whenever, you know, something does turn up and it does actually want stuff. Actually, you're in orbit. Can I just... You've turned around already. Right. I was like, I'll be able to just get there, right? Nothing's in orbit. There we go. Oh, now they've simplified the rules for it. I did have some more complex rules, but I just changed them all to be 10 seconds of inactivity. Because there's enough time for them to drop stuff off, like request stuff from the planet, etc. After this, I want you to go straight to Fulgar. Once I'm here, I will just set it off for me to drop off. Yep, when straight there. Okay, we do need to pass by the other planet because unfortunately we're going from here to here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. God, I love that. I know the YouTube isn't that far behind, but every time I click onto that window, it's like, oh, you're currently fighting Lost Earth. Because I haven't had the window open, so it doesn't actually progress the video. Okay. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing this for long. It's just so I can do some of this stuff off stream, and hey, I've got stuff set up, but if I stick an extra couple of buildings down, yeah, like literally all I did off stream was stick down the robot. Actually, no, I stuck down the rocket port beforehand. Yeah, I crafted a couple of bots and I crafted recyclers so I could load all of them onto the ship. I'm not sure why I wanted concrete and iron cogs off, but oh, I did make one little change here. I basically put a chest in on every single line of the components. Wait, why are you turned off? These chests are empty. Oh, you're not producing a signal because... Interesting. Okay, so I need to have a constant. Yeah, basically what this is supposed to do is all the chests are wired into here. It goes, everything, all these numbers need to be less than 100. If they're all less than 100, it turns off the recycling line. Basically stops the recycling. Unfortunately, some of these chests are empty, so it's putting a 0 signal. So it doesn't actually do anything. So I need a... Oh, I'm here. Nice. I know what I need to do there. I need a constant value put in, even if I put constant value of 1 into the system. So it just never loses. Yeah, I accounted for some other things because I was going to do it a slightly different way and then went, oh, that's a stupid way. If I do it this way, it fixes that problem. Also, I've never really thought about this, but these are close enough that I can just go across. Oh, right. I don't have turbo lines here. I have been slowly working on upgrading everything to turbo, but I never did that here. I don't need, like, most of that. That'll do. That will do. Okay, I will make a constant. You know what? I'm just going to do it up here. It's going to be easier. I will tell you, you can beat the whole game without Turbo Bell. I know this because I was studying all shit. Well, yeah. Vulcanus, all Turbo Bells. Main boost here, all Turbo Bells. This is the only planet that isn't Turbo Belt so far. Which, to be honest, I might have actually done, but I never actually got around to making a cargo landing pad. Which I should probably just do, shouldn't I? I'm here now. It's this menu. I just need 200 concrete. Okay. Number 1. Stone. Number 2. Why can't I see batteries? Where are the batteries on? Oh, there. Copper cable and ice. Yeah, this is just a fallback for when the chests do become empty. Just have a signal there to say, you know, there's supposed to be these in the system. Like, the fact that there's none just means there's none. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be checking for that one. Steel. Blue circuits. Concrete. Holmium ore. And solid fuel. Okay, takes that with me. Then we want iron, copper, greens, plastic, and bricks. Iron, copper, greens, plastic, and bricks. Okay. We will take that with us. Where is the decider? Oh, here. Hook you up to the red side, because currently it's just recording everything that's in all the chests. So the things we don't have any of, we don't have any. Now that that's hooked up, it's got 1 signals on all this. Wait. I've also got this fucked up anyway. Do I? Yeah. A equals 1, enable. This is set to if everything's less than 100. If everything is greater than 100. No. That should be on anything, not everything. Wait. Wait, if anything is less than 100, that's what I was thinking. I'd accidentally selected everything rather than anything. Basically, if anything is less than 100, I want at least 100 in each of these chests. Okay, some of the chests, they will be already full. That stuff goes to recycling. If the chest isn't full, it goes into the chest. Basically. But there we go. That should work now that it's set to anything. I had it set to everything. So as soon as one thing hit it, it was going, yeah, too bad. But also, it didn't need that constant in. That's why certain chests were just empty. Okay, I did drop some big miners down here because I might have a look at some point, see if I can get away with doing the... Actually, I did stick in all the rare accumulators because I finally... Wait, you can get all the way to Shattered Planet and you don't even need turbo. I suppose, especially after you get like stack inserters, they have a lot more than the belt upgrades. Isn't stack inserters up to 4 in a stack? So yellow belts have the same capacity as turbo belts. Assuming you use stack on the yellow and nothing on the turbo. And it doesn't look very Silksong. Can you see the YouTube chat? I can say hi, welcome on in. Sorry, I am a bit slow reading because I'm going between each chat, and we're beyond Silksong because I finally beat the game. I've still got a load to go back with. I was going to end stream, but there was a few things I wanted to do before the Factorio stream on the weekend. I'd say YouTube should have changed category because... I thought I'd changed that. Yeah, it's mainly just the title at the moment. Hello! No, most if not all the online blueprints need turbo belts, especially with the hundreds of huge asteroids per second. The special ship is SS, there is no honor. Okay. So I might be able to get away with putting productivity modules in here. I'm just wondering about that because, you know, these aren't going to last too long. 23 a second. And I suppose like 5k, 15k. Okay, you've got 300. You've got like 20 seconds left at most. What was thinking though? I'm going. Oh, we need to be a little bit closer if that was to work. How far down the cliffs can you build? Is it right on the... No, the oil ocean goes to there. Damn it. I was hoping it would give it a little bit extra space destroying the cliffs, but apparently not. This is annoying because... Actually, that one might be able to. If I click explosive that one, because it's not saying oil oceans in the way, it's saying plateau edge. I'm just wondering if I could actually just belt across here. Because there's scrap down here, so I could possibly have a line of scrap or at least one of these lines after I've processed the scrap coming across. Which short term might save me from having to do something. Worst come would probably be just set up a roboport and put a load of bots ferrying it across. But, you know, power. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Like, I am literally just here to make some science. What do I actually need to make this science? What do I need to do to unlock supercapacitors? Okay. I know that's electromagnetic, supercapacitors, batteries, greens, ulmium, superconductors, and electrolyte. How do you make electrolyte? Ulmium, heavy oil, stone. Okay. Okay. That's actually really easy. You make 10 for 10 and 5, so one of these buildings, just 2 of them buildings. I need a ground pump. Which is like 15.27843 metric tons of molten lead. No, really, no. To be fair, I feel like, especially when you get to like the late game ships, that is basically what's happening. Although technically it's not going to be lead in this game, it's going to be like iron, but I'm just thinking some of the ships that I've seen with the amount of bullets going out because of the speed they're travelling at, just like, oh god, the insanity. And that's mainly just climbing up all of the little ones. What am I looking for? I am looking for offshore pump, which is here. We need that. I need one building making these. Okay, I need to get the holmium solution out. Where can I get this out? Ooh, I didn't plan on getting this out at all, because I thought it would be just used for the plates. It's gonna have to be down here somewhere. I keep doing this, I keep going. I should make some pipes. I don't make pipes. For now, I'm just gonna stick down. I don't have. Oh right, yeah. I'm trying to put down power poles. I haven't been using power poles like at all here. Rats. You sure I don't have my room for it as well as my bed. Been sleeping on molten hot lead for the past 3 months. That sounds really uncomfortable. I haven't shown you my endgame ship flying towards the shattered plant, have I? I think you might have shown something, but I'm not sure it was that ship. Probably not. I think I would probably remember that ship. Okay, that's probably enough pipes for the minute. How can I get out here? Okay, you can... Oh. I'm trying to select a belt and then rotate it, but unfortunately I didn't have the right belt type, so it didn't actually select, and I was just rotating the belt on the ground. I like that you're able to do that. I hate that you're able to do that. Right, you need to move across by one. Hello, rocket. Okay, that gets us next to here. You aren't max length. Okay, we'll take that down there. You can tell this is really not planned in the slightest. These pipes are going anywhere and everywhere. And actually, I just want to take you straight down. Okay, so everything else has a... Actually, no, them two have a flip. Which one is it? You count as ocean. You. Okay, so... horizontal flip. Put it on that side. Oh, but I need to put in the... heavy oil needs to go in as well. Oh, I can't even flip this because I'll flip all of this stuff. Oh, frick you, game. The easiest way is to just stack them diagonally like that. Yeah, because a lot of the times you can just horizontal flip, but because it has a different input on each side, it's streaming on Twitch as well. Yeah, I usually on there. I only started streaming on YouTube about 2 weeks ago, something like that. Imagine chuck the pops up on the screen, it's more accessible. Honestly, I don't actually read the stuff that's actually in stream too much. I do have a window, but it's sort of in between. I'm basically reading 2 chats a lot of the time. Plus, I'm just not used to reading the YouTube too much at the minute. I am getting better at it, but that one piece of oil lotion. Okay, I need some of these pipes. Yeah, I get to claim that, like, I'm new again now because I haven't been here that long. I started putting all of the VODs on YouTube, but eventually it just got to the point of going, you know what? Why aren't I just, you know, streaming here? I did, however, wait until I got better internet so I didn't have as many problems. Okay, so we have electrolyte solution. What does say the ratio for these was? 2-to-1, I believe. That is the wrong input pipe. I want the other pipe. I suppose it doesn't matter too much these being next to each other because it's pipe work. Excuse me. Oh, I was going to stack more of these, but this doesn't exactly connect just in, does it? I mean, the cables work fine. I need... Oh, actually, where's my grid? So I've been just using the... I'm already off grid. Okay, lightning. Stick you there. It doesn't matter if it's actually on the grid. The grid was just to make it easy for me originally, just to expand out. Okay, so what needs connecting here? The heavy oil needs... Yeah, we need heavy oil. So actually, if I move that back one, put you there. I can't even connect on that line. I can't connect on that line. Okay. It's gonna work, just slightly differently to what I thought it was gonna work. You know, maybe use some wire back there. Heavy oil in. That in. Fluids. Right, I need to connect these fluids up. Okay. Actually, I suppose I can just use 2 of these buildings and connect at each side. Horizontal flip. You have 4 input materials other than the liquid. We can have you come out there to there. You come out there to there. Undergrounds, 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 and undergrounds. Okay, so both of them have the liquids coming in. Good. 200 hours on the game and barely able to complete base game. How do you get decent at the game? Do you have preferred pronouns? I usually go by like she, her, but it's one of them things I'm like actually not that strict about, just general reasons, but it's just something that, yeah. But yeah, how do you get good at the game? Like, what did I do there? Okay. Well, I will say this is my first playthrough of the DLC. It is not my first playthrough of the base game. Okay, you do have to keep in mind that do spend a lot of the game idle. Like, I have definitely had factories that I left running overnight quite a few times, but yeah. Let's see if we can zoom in on that a little bit. Just a small 4,090 hours in the game. So, yeah. Honestly, I would just say it takes time. It takes a lot of playing about and see what works. If spaghetti works for you, go spaghetti. If doing everything nice and ordered works, brilliant. But I would say for a lot of the time is just finding what works for you. There is definitely ideal ways of doing things, which anyone who actually knows Space Age is probably screaming at me playing this, because I am probably far from doing it optimally. But I'm trying to do this without looking at anything, which, yeah. I don't know how well that's going. It seems to be going okay. Ish. To be honest, I will say with my hours, I don't know how many the because like I do have a little bit of autism as well, and I will kind of obsess over things. So some of the hours are kind of doing that, and going back to the main planet, I'm just going to use this as an example. This little base takes a train, takes all the resources, has some turrets, has some artillery. Fine. It's a little base. It just keeps this big area clear. I think I spent about 6 to 8 hours designing this, because originally I had these blocks, which had about double the turrets, etc. But they kept taking damage. So I basically spent 6 hours designing, redesigning. Can I fit this in? Ooh, can I get that to go in there? Ooh, So, oh, there we go. We've got a train turned up. Why did you turn off and disappear? Did you need like 2 pieces of artillery? It is set to turn off. Yeah, you're connected on the green one. Yeah, nothing there's even close to active. 40 artillery out of 40, so it is actually going to, as soon as it fires one shot, get a delivery. But that's basically the way these work. I've got 4 trains that sit around. If anything needs anything, the trains will come. Otherwise, the trains sit here idle and sleep. Can't run PC overnight. Use sewing bobbins to hold computer up so it doesn't overheat. Okay, that is like one way of doing it, but you... Oh god. I haven't had to do anything like that in a while, but you do what you need to do. if that's what it takes to get it to work, then that's what it takes to get it to work. Okay, what do I need for these? Batteries, grains, holmium. Okay, so I need this line. Is that how... I'll go that way. I need batteries, which I'll probably just take them up here because it's going to be easier. And greens. This is effectively going to be the end of the line. It looks like batteries come down this line, get pulled in by the reds. Greens. Yeah, that line. I'm going to get rid of that. I just put it there originally because flashing lights. No, it's like, yeah, stop flashing at me. I do not need to be flashed right now. Okay, we got some superconductors. No way, I've unlocked magnetic science facts. Who would have guessed? Okay, how quickly are these making? Okay, I'm making 0.3 a second, so 0.6. Wait, did I do this backwards? You make 6, you take 2. Oh. A, I forgot about the productivity. B, yeah. Oh god, I forgot about productivity and I also got backwards. So basically, I need 6 of these, not 2 of them. And this is why we have all the bots. Why won't you connect? Ground pipe's in the way. Okay. Right, this pipe needs to connect to this end. Them cliffs in the floor are really annoying. Like this cavern, I think it's cliffs. Yeah, they're all cliff pieces, just making a big hole. But kind of annoying. Okay, get you in there. You in there. Everything has power. Except for these, but they don't need power. They're just to... That's how I generate power. Not this line. Where's the line I want? Oh, here. I don't think I'm actually going to be making enough... Yeah, of these. The superconductor. 1.2, so 3.6. How much does one building need? You know, that actually works out okay. One of them buildings does 3 of these. I didn't bring the battery line down. Okay, so I accidentally made a lot more production for that than I planned to. Such a chill stream. Thank you. I try and keep it fairly chill around here. At least you weren't here when I was shouting at Silksong. No, I do try and keep it fairly chill. Okay, there's times where I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? But I'm just a fairly chill person. You're in lightning range. I should stop doing that. I'm probably putting down way too many lightning rods because something's flashing at me and I just go, stop. Okay, science parks. We need accumulators. Okay. Electrolyte, holmium, supercapacitors. We've got the 2 liquids here. We just need accumulators. which are iron plates and... You know, I did get told the last time that I played this, you probably want to keep all the accumulators, you can need them. Okay, so that's batteries, iron plates. I'm just going to bring out here. Okay, how many of these do I make? I make 0.3 times 6, so that's 1.8 a second. You know what? I'm going to stick it down in a machine. What machine do you make these in? Electromagnetic? Yes. Mainly because the machine does a lot of the calculations for you. It goes, this is the crafting machine and speed, this is all the productivity, yada yada yada. So I don't have to manually figure it out. Okay, 0.2 is... Yeah, 2 of these machines can do 3. So I think I make enough so it's... Words. Super capacitor. Clicked on this because of the contrast between the Factorio thumbnail and the Silksong title. Yeah. Well, the aim for today was I was going to finish off the main story of Silksong, which I did finish, and then just, you know. Well, I wanted to do this because I'm trying not to do anything new in Factorio, like the Space Age stuff off stream, but I am playing off stream. But I was thinking, well, if I do this Getting the Science today, at the weekend, because I will be streaming Factorio again on Sunday, I'll be able to go to New Planet. Panda, thank you for the 9 months subscribed. Okay, so what are we calling the baby? Twitch baby time. Okay, so 9 of these. What do I need for 9 of them? I will need 1.8 accumulators a second. There they go. Okay, I'm gonna need lots of these. Oh, you... I was gonna say you take the same thing. No, I literally took these materials off to make accumulators. I'm gonna get rid of that lightning rod just so I have the space. Okay, so 1.9. I can't be bothered to math. It's like 8 to make 1. What's a 1.8? 1.8 divided by 0.12. That's the other thing for Factorio. Keep a calculator. You'll probably need it. You know what? I'm going to do slightly below and just do 14. You know what? No. No. I'm just going to build out a bit and go... I don't think I'll have the resources by any means to do all this. But... Wait. Never mind. Scrap all this. I need to work out the ratios again. I can make them in the electromagnetic plants. And electromagnetic plants have 50% productivity. What did I just say? Explosion of pepper. Yeah, basically whenever like someone subscribes or anything like the Twitch side, it just explodes with all the emotes. Anyway, line art done. Colour and shade tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait to see what you've been cooking. Okay, this is a little bit better. 0.3, so I need 6 of these. Not 18. You need to be 1 more down. That is 2 more down. I wish I could aim right. Actually, I'm going to put these right over to the side. Cancel them. You're outside of the lightning protection, so actually I can't put it right next to you, up there. Oh yeah, you did the animation in the corner. Yes, you did. Okay. So these 2 lines are for accumulators. Why did I do that? I literally knew that it was the top line. It had to be the top line. But no, I don't put it there because... yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to copy these. These didn't need to be... I copied the wrong side. Let's just forget that we did that. Sticking the one of them down. There's going to be so many overlapping, like, lightning and energy zones here. Right, I need to put down one of these because I moved that. Science parks. I'm completely ignoring the liquid right now, but I make 18, yeah, well, 1.8 I should say. Oh right, their ratios are even. Okay, that's easy. One of them to one of them. Okay, so other than pipework, that is the one line that needs to come into these machines. And you, I will move as far across as possible. Yes, you do hit everything. You don't hit that side. Okay. Okay, what have we got going on now? Okay, so 0.2 is 9. Yeah, 9 science buildings. Annoyingly, you've got the things that I was hoping for, like a 4-way fluid connection, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Honestly, it's the fluids that are going to run out. Yeah, I suppose some of the recycling stuff might run out. You know, I'm just going to do down and down. One side in, one side out. The pipes, I can just do the standard. Actually, why don't I do both sides? That would be clever. Because if I do both sides, then I can copy all of it. Okay, so we need the pink pipe, which comes out there. We also need a load of undergrounds. Because, you know, actually, no. Stop making all of them. Grab a load of pipes. Now make some undergrounds. I also need iron plates, but that's fine. Don't need them immediately. Okay, that's the holmium solution. Connected. We need this solution. What line is that? That line. I'm just realising I should have done the inserters. But it doesn't take much to just re-copy paste them. Okay, that one needs to be special. And I need one more electromagnetic machine, which is over here. Oh, I never put the inserts on the bottom one. Okay, all them plants are now covered. Get this belt coming down for the other materials required. We have started to create them. Good, good, good. Want that as short as possible. And what I think I'll do is I'll take these around here. Not because they need to, but it's just better having them a little bit closer to the roboport. There's no way I can take this without moving everything. Actually I will just move everything. All this bot production was just temporary, so take that there, take this here, put you into a chest. Okay, we now have electromagnetic research. Yippee! What have we run out of? Probably everything. Hopefully these will be fairly Oh. The other side of the machines aren't working. What are you missing? I never connected up the holmium. Oops. There we go. Now the machines are all working. You are missing inserters. Yeah, I did say about I forgot to put the inserts on. So what, we're getting a little less than 2 signs a second. But that does open up so much research. Bigger area lightning collectors. With better efficiency. Quality module freeze. Personal battery freeze. Personal robot pod 2. NG shield mark 2. Tesla weapons. Mech armor. Yeah. Okay, the personal suit stuff is good, and I'm gonna get that. Quality modules are amazing, because even without any quality on their modules, they already start at 2.5. Which, yeah. High percentage chance of getting quality item. Just means doing any of the quality farming is going to be so much faster. Lightning collectors, I can see use for, but I think they're probably the least useful out of these, as far as I know. And Tesla weapons, I want to try out so bad. I don't know how good they are, but they'll look pretty good. Turret, range 30, damage 120 electric, max jumps 10, fork chance per jump 5%. So the jump between enemies and fork around. That sounds amazing. I suppose it opens up these as well. More productivity on scrap recycling, so get more free items when processed scrap. More productivity on making circuits, and circuit production, especially blows, takes a hell of a lot of grains. Even 10% extra on that is going to cut down the usage quite a lot. And bot speed. Bot speed is definitely going to be a massive thing because, you know, same amount of bots will do more work. Okay, So, I think we've got everything pretty much set here. We have some construction of the unique buildings to be shipped off planet. We have got construction of some signs to be shipped off planet. So, yeah, I think we are at a point where I'll be able to come back on Sunday. Okay, the power went out. Okay. There was bound to be something. Luckily, I have a chest that's been making rare accumulators. Probably not very efficiently, but it's been making them. Where's the accumulator block? Lightning, 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 where are you going to be? I don't know, because I'm stuck in a tree. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yeah. I need you. And then everything will be safe. But I can't do you, so... Ooh, everything looks to be safe off the other ones. I can't do the normal accumulator one, so I'm going to actually do upgrade schematic. I was just waiting until I'd done everything else. The upgrade schematic basically takes any normal accumulator and upgrades them to rare. Right, these other ones. Can I just... Okay. Unfortunately. Yeah, this one I will just force plus. Yeah, that's gonna be okay. I didn't want to force place the other one because then I would need to work out where the substation's going, but this is good. When it gets to night, that should, what? That's about 50% more storage. Yeah, what, I've got 7 blocks here, and I've got about 3 and just over a half blocks here, so yeah, it's slightly over 7. Yay! Who would have guessed that the little bit that I had over here making the fluids wasn't actually enough. Actually, holmium... I don't know how much these are using though. Yeah, 4. So like each one of these buildings can do 2.5 of them. You take 5 each, so it needs 2. One of them can do 2 of them, so it's like 9 of them, 2 there. Them alone, I think I need more buildings making the holmium solution. But that can be easily fixed. I've got it set up. It works. It is going to get there eventually. Eventually it'll level out with the liquid levels. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it off there tonight. I don't actually know what I'm going to be doing on Thursday now, because I was half in between going, I don't know if I'm actually going to defeat the last boss in Silksong today, so I was half planning to go back to it. Luckily, I managed to just race through it. I actually had a lot better time with the first phase today and the second phase too. Third phase didn't actually take too long, and fourth phase, I think we only saw the fourth phase once. because I just spammed all the tools and tried not to die. So, yeah, that actually went a lot smoother than I thought it would. Okay, I'm just looking for who to raid on the Twitch side. They still go. Okay, yeah. I think might just take everyone over to Sunma. Okay, right. Well, anyway, sorry about the little hiccups on stream earlier today. Not much we could do about that because it was completely out of our control. So it just one of them things. You just got to deal with it and get on. Anyway, I am going to start this raid off to Sunlaw on Twitch, and I guess it's end of stream for YouTube too. But yeah, thank you everyone who's been around on either side tonight. I like how I'm doing this and I'm like all ooh. I didn't mean to go all ooh. Well, then get ooh. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for followers. Thank you for just coming and hanging out. And yeah, so Thursday I will be back 5 PM Eastern, 10 PM GMT. And I will be doing I don't know what. Possibly going back to Kingdom Hearts. It's been a while. And we did start it, and I just haven't been back. I've been playing Silksong and Factorio too much. So we'll have to see with that. Otherwise, Factorio, as always, I will be streaming on Sunday at 5 PM Eastern. But anyway, I hope all of you have an amazing night, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys!